Hello, this is Arufonso1, and while the other half of the creative team is busy waiting for their computer to be fixed, this half of the creative team has decided to make a segment to hold over our meager fans. This section is called Al's Anime Reviews. Today we will be reviewing Mai-hime. To sum up this story, one needs only to say a few things. Magical schoolgirls fighting with lots of fan service. At least that's what the box looked like until a number of friends told me to ignore the box and move on. The first DVD has a very clever sense of humor, never delving too deep into the perverted realm, but still keeping the comedy in a teen nature. We follow the main character Mai Tokiha as she begins her first days at a new school and is somehow given magical powers. Yes, I know, where have we heard this before? I swear to you though, these women are not rip-off Sailor Scouts. Each and every character, down to the smallest one, has their own story arc and very defined personality. I found this strange, but a wonderfully refreshing change from what we normally see. A bunch of cardboard cutouts talking to another bunch of cardboard cutouts, waiting for cardboard cutouts to hook up with other cardboard cutouts. It felt really good to make a solid change and actually have characters I cared about. There were a few moments where stereotypes jumped in, but for the most part everybody has a role and personality down to the last bit part. The anime gives us a number of wonderful changes to the common magical schoolgirl formula, one being that we have no sexy transformation scenes. I had to thank God for that a number of times, but the problem is that although the show doesn't have fan service, it talks about it a whole lot, which was a little weird, yet still pretty funny. The story starts out quite normal and introduces us to a lot of the before-mentioned characters. Mainly Mai and her friends fighting the Orphan of the Week. However, close to halfway into the series, we feel the slow breakdown of each character's psyche, episode by episode. This is when the show picks up and you see things happen that drive the show into a serious section. I was almost expecting to receive another very Evangelion-inspired ending. Mai-hime stays true to itself, though, and remained original, although it was a little weird to see all the characters' relationships come to a dramatic conclusion and then have everybody get together on one huge, super special, awesome, huggy battle thingy. Yeah. Given that, let's go to Mai. Our heroine is unlike our usual Sailor Moons, or for that matter any character I have yet met. Her character, although fairly simple, has pure real emotions, and one feels for her and her wonderfully large chest. I support women with perfect chests that don't think that they should have to wear a bra. She doesn't cry when we expect her to, and doesn't react in a way that's supposed to make us, the audience, feel comfortable. In fact, a lot of the time, especially towards the end, she acts in a way that almost disturbed me. I mean, really, the girl has a few faces that just made my prick shrink back inside me like a dog and wonder what the hell I had done to deserve such a horrible look from such an attractive baby-eating monster. The animation style matches the anime well. It's very distinct and characters look different, but it's not too real so we can't believe the goofy things that happen along with the serious and the weird. The animation does a wonderful job of the setting, giving us the feel of an upper-class Japanese school. If I were to go to Japan on the hard-earned money of my own personal daddy Warbucks, I think the school I would wind up going to would be exactly like this one. The music was honestly nothing special. It was not that kind of anime, and if you're looking for extreme fight scenes choreographed to the beat of Yoko Kanno, no, that's not this anime. Although the action is good and every power and weapon the girls have is just fun to see, fights don't last long, but they are quick and full of energy, much like adolescent sex. Overall, the anime was not what I expected and blew me out of the water so far it became one of my favorites. If any other anime reminded me of it, I would say Trigun, since it followed much the same pattern of darkness in the plot, but that might be damning it with famed praise. Aside from a mildly awkward ending and using some cliché moments, this anime deserves a 5 out of 5.